Everybody, it's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people always ask me about the violence, like I always say. One thing people always say, Truth, downtown, it ain't really that violent. Shit, I don't know where a lot of people get that from, because in the communities where it's violent, that people try to escape from that place and they end up coming out here where you can easily see somebody and shit. Not just people you never seen, man. It be everybody from those communities come down here to mingle. We done seen rappers lose their life. I done spoke about like Doug, Zach TV. You seen what happened to Lil Reese. Plenty of regular people that been shot. We actually in the loop, as you can see, cameraman. We have dope, just dope things, little restaurants and shit, dope scenery. I want to show some of these guys. A lot of people don't know this.
Like, let's be on this side.
We actually downtown. We in the loop. This actually the cultural center, if you can see it, cameraman. That's the cultural center right there. Yeah. Now that's a building. That building is, it has a lot of history. That building, we'll come back over here. That building right there, it you know, a lot of presidents that been in that building. A lot of famous people, a lot of politicians, political people like that been inside of that building right there. You know, they do a lot of events, tell you the history of things inside of that building right there. But it was also something happened a couple of weeks ago in front of that building that kind of alarmed me and a lot of people that live in this community. You know, in this place, it has heavily guarded with police and shit. Like I say, remember, it got like some of the dopest architects down there and shit like that. We got to be careful because we in a lot of people out here, cars just pulling up, going to Dunkin' Donuts. But inside of that building, you know, a lot of people come out there, it be heavily guarded with 12 being there. So you would think this ain't a place where people will get the blicking and shit, right? Actually, a bus driver was riding along this way right here. You see that bus stop right there? We're going to actually go over there in a minute. But it was a bus that came, you know, the bus driver was actually riding when he stopped right there. It was a guy on the bus driver alleged that was belligerent, out of control, crazy. He asked the dude to get the fuck off the bus. You know, you got to get off the bus, buddy. He was irritating people on the bus, I guess. I guess that dude on the bus ain't like that shit, so he ended up getting into it with the bus driver. You know, next thing you know, they get the boxing, throwing knuckles, all kind of shit, tough guying each other and shit on this bus. A man pull out a gun. Next thing you know, they get the blicking. Black, 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 black. I'm talking about down here. Look at all these people. Look, all these people down here, and they blicking and shit. It's a guy get the blicking. The bus driver get hit in the face. He shoots the bus driver in the jaw. The bus driver actually survived. The shooter was caught. And all this shit actually happened outside of the cultural center. That's what's crazy. A lot of people don't understand that, you know. Look how dope it look out here. So that shit that happened down here is why I want to tell people that, because I be wanting to show people that the violence is everywhere. It ain't just in the urban communities. You know, somebody almost died and lost their life in this bus. We're going to come walk with that. Think about how dope this is. It's a motherfucker riding with the blick, y'all. This is the bus stop. I don't know if it's people at the bus stop. I think something over here. Oh, under there. Right there. Got birds and all kind of stuff. You know, and then I'm going to tell you guys something too. Look, we actually on Madison and something like that. I want to tell you guys something. We done seen rappers lose their lives over here too. Rappers like, not over here, but we seen rappers like Tuka. Even though he wasn't a rapper, he was affiliated with rap. He lost his life standing at a bus stop. His brother Lil Mark actually lost his life standing at a bus stop. You know, one of the first shots ever fired in the drill culture was a guy by the name of Blair Hope. He was a shorty. I think he went to Julian school out south. He was on the bus when some guys walked on the bus looking for the ops, because they know the ops take this bus to ride this route to school. They got on that bus. They ended up getting on the bus, you know what I'm saying? They got on the bus. They looked on that shit. They thought they seen the ops. They got the blinking this shit on the bus, right? Let me tell you something. But when you blinking, them bullets don't got no name. You know what I'm saying? When you scary and you don't want to walk up on your enemy and shit, what happens is you get to shooting and somebody lose their life. And a guy named Blair, he ended up leaning on his friend because he didn't want his friend to lose her life. You know, he protected that young lady. Regardless of what anybody say, he didn't. He protected that young lady. Plenty of people on the bus said that shit happened. That young man lost his life due to gun violence on the CTA bus. You know, buses be very dangerous, so you got to be aware of that. How you doing, big guy? You know, so I tell a lot of people that you got to be very careful when you on these buses. This shit get dangerous. You say what again?
J14 stop here.
You know what? I don't even really know what's stop right here, big guy. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate the love, man. I wanted to tell you guys about this because a lot of people don't understand. You can see a big line riding right now. Big guy, you ride this bus a lot? Yeah, it's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. I appreciate the love. We don't need no donations. Keep them to yourself. It's hard out here. You don't got no time to be taking no money out your pocket, giving it to me. I'm a grown man. We gonna be okay. We finna get up out of here. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Blick, 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 blick.